I'm sitting in my backyard, and it's nice over here. We're slowly moving in. We've got this whole month to move in, but I'm pretty much living here. Just bringing a bunch of stuff over, and Jacob's over here now. He's down in our basement. Well, that's his basement now. He's basically renting it, paying rent, and he's got the whole basement, so that's real nice for the kid. I trimmed up this backyard too. It took me 4 hours with a whippersnipper, but I got her all done. So I decided to just share a video from back here and see if I can set you down here. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to do it this way. There we go. I've been reading from this book, so enjoying a coffee back here, so I thought I'd throw up a video. It's been about a week since I put up one, so thought I'd share this next chapter, which is Opposition Among the Celestials by Donald G. Hayter. Okay, most of us will have little difficulty in believing that the terrestrial creation, including ourselves, is groaning together, having a premonition of future deliverance when we are unveiled. Romans 8:19. Yet some would be horrified at the suggestion that the heavens share in this, and that there is a universal lament filling every section of creation. However, a consideration of scriptures will confirm that this is truth. Ascending upwards from the earth, the first area of distress we meet is the space immediately surrounding it, for there is the sovereignty of the adversary Satan. He is the chief of the jurisdiction of the air. Ephesians chapter 2. He has access into heaven, as we read in Job, for he stands with the sons of Elohim before Yahweh and responds to questions about the area in which he is especially interested, the earth. We must not be surprised to know that God's great adversary has entry into heaven, for it is not until he battles with Michael during the period after we have been taken up that he is cast forth to disturb it no more. This occurs toward the end of this present wicked eon. His presence in heaven must lead to groaning among those who dwell in these realms. All of those who tabernacle in the heavens must be affected by the virus of the adversary's presence among them. Even in the highest regions of the heavens, there is cause for distress and groaning, for wickedness is there. In Ephesians, when naming the forces ranged against the saints, Paul writes of the spiritual forces of wickedness among the celestials. This takes wickedness into the uppermost regions of the universe. This is where Christ is seated, and we are with him in spirit right now. God has not excluded wickedness from his very presence. This is not easy to accept for some, but it must be true. The greatest opposition we encounter comes from the nobility of universal society, the sovereignties and authorities. They are among the celestials. If they are opposed to us, they are also opposed to God and his Christ. Is there not, then, distress in the very courts of the Supreme? Is this not a cause of groaning among the highest? The entire creation is groaning, declares God through Paul in one of his early epistles, which is Romans. In his latest epistle, he reveals that this includes the highest of God's creatures, and that's in Ephesians. So, there you go. The actual opposition that we have right now are those sovereignties and authorities among the celestials. They don't like us being here. They don't like us being in God's creation, period. But the creation itself is groaning for the deliverance, for the unveiling of the sons of God, which we are sons of God. And we will be unveiled to God's universe. So we await that. We await the snatching away and our unveiling. And so does creation itself. Grace and peace to all of you. And hello, greetings from Canada to all my brethren at the conference in South Carolina. I love you all.